Hey guys, JawsTheSharkNews here, and today we're going to be doing yet another news video. Now, the reason why I'm doing this so soon is because, well, since my last news video, there's been, a lot more news. Not as big, in one whole, but just, different things are like, whoa, okay, this is big. So starting off here, yeah, there was, not too long after I did that video, there's just, tons of stuff coming in, so, but I'll only cover a couple things I kind of find the most interesting. So yeah. But anyways, so starting off here, so not too long after I stopped recording a video, I saw that there was another buzzworthy Bumblebee 4-pack coming, this time tying in with the Legacy line, because last year they did a similar one, but that was more targeted towards the Kingdom line. And what they revealed was, what we've seen, in some earlier reviews, we've seen, some of these figures individually, but there's one particular we have not seen, and that is Goldbug. That's right. They're making a Goldbug figure, and here is his alt mode. As you can see, they are actually using the Volkswagen Beetle, basically the Netflix one, so they're not, using the Cliff Jumper version of the mold. No. They're actually using the Volkswagen Beetle, so that's pretty cool. And here he is in his robot mode, and yeah, this looks really good. Now, I'm not sure if I'm just going to go on eBay and buy the Goldbug figure, or if I'm just going to get the whole 4-pack, because I will say, the rest of it does look pretty cool. And here he is with his weapons, and here he is with Netflix Bumblebee, which, by the way, I do have. Pretty cool figure. And yeah, just overall, very nice. And of course, here we got, I think this is Ransack. Yeah, Ransack. So, they get it right. But anyways, so they also revealed that the rest of these figures do have swappable heads, or at least two of them do. One's this, and then the other is the toy Scorponok repaint. That's right, Scorponok's also getting a toy recolor, similar to Dinobot and Pterosaur. And yeah, so one has his cartoon accurate head, and then one has his toy's bow mask head, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, got the alt mode. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And finally, here we have Skywasp. I believe that's the name. Yeah, Skywasp. And he also has a swappable head. He has, the traditional Wasp airhead, and he also has the head that was on that Buzzsaw figure that was exclusive to Walmart. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Really cool. Do really like the Goldbug. May get. We'll see. Yeah. Next up here, this is probably the biggest of all the news because, well, we got, and this is a couple hours after I stopped recording, actually. So yeah, this is pretty big news when I saw it. Probably not as big as the news that I covered last time, but because these aren't actual reveals, but these are listings, and pretty much they're always real. So these will happen. At some point in time, well, we know when, because, you could probably already see. But anyways, so yeah, we got some new Transformers Legacy listings. And so starting off here, by the way, this is going to be the biggest portion of the today's news video. But, yeah, so as you can see here, this confirms that Legacy will continue into 2023. So that's a first. Because, in the past, the past 6-7 years, Hasbro's been doing trilogies. They had the Prime Wars trilogy, and then they had the War for Cybertron trilogy, and those lasted about a year or so. Sometimes they started right at the end of the year, and then continued on well into the following year, and then sometimes another line spills into that following year or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of odd, but yeah, but now it seems like Legacy is going to be the first, because it's now a trilogy that can last into maybe multiple years, maybe even a decade, who knows, but anyways, let's not think about that yet. So yeah, there's going to be a year 2 Legacy, and that Velocitron line, remember the one I covered last time? That's getting a wave too, so let's take a look at the listings. So starting off for Legacy year 2, we have Voyager Leo Prime, or Lio Convoy, if you guys don't know. Prime basically is the American equivalent of Convoy, because in Convoy that's in Japan. But yeah. But anyways, so we're getting that. So first of all, that's already a good sign. And like we're just getting started. I mean, you can already see the stuff on here. Um, and yeah, but starting off, I'm so glad they're doing Lio Convoy. I know not as many people have been talking about that one compared to like these other ones, but it's really cool to get some Beast Wars, more Beast Wars 2 stuff because I know they did, I think Skywarp in that Amazon 2 pack with I think it was Sideswipe, yeah, because yeah, that's right. Because then there was that one with Mirage and then the Maximal Dinobot. Next up, this is probably one of the biggest ones. We are getting a Voyager Tarn. That's yeah, that's already good. That's already some good news right there because Tarn, if you guys don't know who he is, I mean you should already know who he is, but he's like the biggest, one of the biggest villains, if not the biggest villain in the Transformers IDW continuity, and it just yeah, just that's I can't really say much more because Tarn's definitely one of the best villains to grace the Transformers franchise. So yeah, really cool. He's gonna be Voyager. Definitely gonna pick it up because I mean, as you can see, Tarn is that character right in the middle, and just but yeah, really cool. But yeah. So anyways, next up we're getting a Leader Prime Skyquake. And that's the character there on the right, the green jet guy, not Megatron there on the left, but yeah. So uh, and yeah, I'm sure, pretty sure most of you already know who Skyquake is. I mean, he didn't appear as often as like Dreadwing, who had a similar design. He just didn't he's had different colors, but I'm pretty sure fellow Prime fans out there already know who he is. So yeah, pretty cool. We're getting a Skyquake guy. I'm not sure what he's gonna look like. He's probably just gonna look similar to what we've seen before with these Prime Legacy figures, where they keep certain elements from their original designs, but then just have a little bit of a updated look to them. And then next we got Leader Armada Megatron. Now we do have the Leader Combiner Wars Armada Megatron, but that one wasn't that accurate. Like it didn't have the chest can or anything. It was a simple retool from the Lear G1 Megatron that they did, which to begin with wasn't even that cartoon accurate. It looked pretty nice, but it wasn't fully, he didn't even turn in a tank. But yeah, so it'll be pretty cool to see what that one looks like, because again, the stuff they've been doing for the Unicron trilogy has been looking amazing. I mean, you guys know, I think of Override, the figure just looks, oh yeah. Yeah, and next up here we got Core Sludge. Now, it's simply just a core class sludge figure, the Dinobot sludge. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Anyways, so Deluxe Neil Nose. That's pretty cool. I forgot who Neil Nose is. The character sounds familiar. What am I thinking? Is that like Insecticon? I forgot. Anyways, next up we got Deluxe Hotshot. So that's pretty cool. I wonder which one they're going to be doing, because I think a couple of years ago they did they retooled the Siege Hounds into the Cybertron sideswipe, or not sideswipe. there wasn't even the Cybertron sideswipe. Anyways, a Cybertron Hotshot, and it looked pretty good. I really liked the head sculpt, but it wasn't quite accurate or anything. But it looked pretty nice. But so I'm kind of hoping in some ways it's Cybertron, so we could get a nicer, more updated looking one. But I do have a feeling though it's going to be Armada, which I'm also pretty okay with, because again, we haven't gotten that many versions of the figure that are like, whoa, that's really good. But yeah, so I hate to surprise me, and I do like all of Hotshot's designs, including the Energon one. Hopefully we get to see some Energon stuff, because even though the show was a thing, I will say the designs for the show look pretty nice, especially like Shock Blast and stuff. Really cool. And then next up we got Deluxe Junkion 1. So it looks like we're getting another Junkion. So yeah. And then next we got Core Sound Blaster. So I'm assuming it's just a redeco of the Core Cost Soundwave, which would be pretty nice because I do like that mold. And finally we got Core Slug. So it's a slug but Core Cost. But anyways, so now on to the Velocitron Wave 2. We got Deluxe Shadow Striker, which is quite interesting because the character didn't become mainstream until Cyberverse, so I wonder if it's going to be the Cyberverse version, especially since that one turned into a very Velocitron-like car. We'll see. And next we got Deluxe Crasher. I have no clue who that character is, but yeah. But probably just like just another fast character, because hey, lost Tron. Then next we got Voyager Hot Rod. This is quite interesting, because it's like, wait a minute, which Hot Rod? And yeah, I don't really know which Hot Rod they do. Because I mean, they already done G1. I knew there was a continuity that they're missing. Which continuity? I know there was Rodimus in the Unicron trilogy, but there was never a Hot Rod. Could be the Cyberverse one. I'm not really sure, but and finally we have Lear 2. So yeah, it doesn't say, just Lear 2. And then finally we have collaborative project Top Gun 2 or TG2, but that's possibly the Maverick reissue. So yeah, that's interesting. Because like recently Hasbro said that they were going to be already reissuing that Maverick. Now it might be a redeco to reflect more of the Top Gun Maverick design. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. But anyways, yeah, that was quite some news. But guess what? We are not done yet. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because we got just a little bit more news for more 2023 stuff. So yeah, so these are just gonna be some Lear figures now. These ain't really that much, but it does say, hey, we get some more interesting listings here. So it appears, according to his listings, we're gonna be getting a Legacy Evolution, or it says EV for, I guess, Evolution, but like they don't even use that term. But yeah, just Legacy Leader Metal Megs, or probably the Transmetal 2 Megatron that has been previously listed. And of course, then it also mentions Laser Optimus Prime and Blitzwing, which we are getting this year, so these are probably just, packaging refreshes, like, they're saying here. But yeah, this ain't that big, but it's quite interesting. I mean, we still haven't seen what that Dragon Megatron looks like yet, but like again, like, is that when we're gonna get that Megatron, or is it just gonna be another packaging refresh? I don't know. I'm not really too sure. This is kind of vague, but it's like, hey, it's something. Yeah. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for all the news. So yeah. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more. Comment down below what you guys think of all this news. And yeah, it was quite a lot, especially coming after that big event that they already did with all those reveals. So yeah, there's so much going on right now. This is getting wild. But yeah. But anyways, guys, as always, till all are one.